All right, Dingers, today we have got a few little projects we need to catch up on. First of all, we're going to hitch up the trailer and go and pick up a new toy. Oh, yes, we are. So we're going to go and get that, and we'll show you that in a little while. And then we've got to also, what else we've got to do? We've got to do your quad bike, Maxie.
Yeah, we've got to fix the bar bit that I stand on to do wheelies.
Yeah,
because it's snapped off.
Yeah, so we've got to weld up the back of the quad bike. So get that done, because Max likes to wheelie, as we've seen in other videos. And we've got to weld that up, because that's snapped off. And then what's the other job? Oh!
We're going to fix the radio in the Suzuki Vitara.
Yeah, so we've got a little Suzuki Vitara, which we bought the other week, and the radio doesn't work. It turns on, but it doesn't have any volume. So, and it had a bonus, because you press eject on the CD player, and it's got an Ellie Goulding CD in it. Oh yeah, we love Ellie Goulding, I think, do we? No? All right, well, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to try and get that working, so we're going to take that out. We've just been and picked up a new implement. Oh yes, something else to put behind the tractor. And we have a 5'6" drum mower. It is a Bamford's, and it's one thing I said I'd never buy is a 5'6" drum mower. I'd like an 8-foot disc mower really, but can I find one that is cheap? But this cost me 320 quid, so I'm quite happy. I bought it in an auction, and yeah, we'll see how we get on with it. So right, we're going to get it unloaded, and then we'll have a look around. Right, the seat still hasn't turned up for the Sammy, so we're going to use the 135 and hitch it up to the mower. Oh yeah, we are.
She's all hooked up now. She's off the ground. In the field now, and the goats. That's a massive R-clip.
Big old boy, isn't it? Hey? Lost the end already. Already broke something. Full box of mystery.
Let's fold her out.
There. Come on the back. Yeah, oh, look at that. It works. Look at that. Yeah. Bring her around. Woo! Oh, didn't mean to hit the tractor.
Barney's watching. Let's fire her up. Oh. She's spinning. We're mowing. Let's put it in a row ready to come along with the forager, look. Eating the grass, look. He's going a bit quicker now. Even a nice clean cut. Probably lower it a bit more if you were actually like cutting it for silage or hay. You'd lower it a bit more, but we don't want to take this right now. Coming up the hill now.
Not going to lie, proper enjoyed that. I love the old stuff. L135. That's 1988. It's Bamford mower. 5'6" drum mower. I once mowed like 20 acres for haylage years ago with a 5'6" drum mower behind a John Deere 2140, and I hated it, absolutely hated it, and vowed never to use one ever again. And I gone and bought one. What's that all about? Anyway, it's fine for this little paddock here, just stopping this. I've just done a few rounds running outside. I haven't set it up properly. My top link needs adjusting and all that, but I just wanted to make sure it worked, just bought it. So now it can go sit under the hedge until we need it again, perhaps, or later in the season, just top the field off before the winter. But yeah, it's, haven't done too bad a job, really. You know, come through there now. Oh, I need a hay bob now. Have a hay bob, tear it out. James, you're getting a bit excited. Anyway, let's go stick her under the hedge and do something else. Not just Max who gets to do wheelies, oh no! Max has just taken the battery off before we do some welding. And this is what's happened. You see these two little bars here, there and there. This bit here has snapped off. Quite common on Suzuki 80s. It's not the first time I've seen it happen. Just a weak point, because Max stands on the back and does wheelies, so it just weakened down a little bit. So what we're going to do is put in some steel rod in there and then feed it back into this side and then weld it up. So hopefully it'll be much stronger so you can stand on it properly. This is my really organised steel store, which, yeah, great, love that. But we've got a rod there which is a little bit thin, about 3/8. That's much thinner, don't want that. And then the bit I got back there is a bit thicker. I don't know if that would be good enough or not. Let's have a dig.
I can't even. Is there bolts on there?
I think so.
Well, come and see.
Okay, come and see. What have you got under there then, mate?
Mud.
Mud? Yeah, I don't know what's under there, dude.
See?
Yeah, just undo the top then. Yeah, but make sure it's in the right size. We don't want to round them off. Right, Max is fiddling around with getting those bolts out. I found this, which is a big bolt. Go in there, it's nearly the right size. It'll definitely provide a lot more strength on there. So I'm going to cut that in half, and that can go up there and provide a lot more strength. So I don't think I've got anything bigger or anything the right size. All my steel stuff's too small or too big. So the bolt it is, cut that in half, half in there, boom.
Right, I've got the plastics off. Time to clean it up and weld it. Let's put it in now. Yeah, it's not my tidiest welds, but it should do.
Let's have a look. Oh, the focus. Oh, there we go. I just imagine they're strong enough, aren't they?
Yeah. It's pretty hard to get in underneath.
Yeah. No, he hasn't done too bad a job at all, has he, really? I won't focus on there. Probably a good thing. No, well done, mate. Good job! Paint?
Nah.
Yeah. It'll go rusty.
We'll have to wait for it to dry then.
It doesn't take very long.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, look at that. Much better. Professional job, that, Monk. Pleased?
Yeah.
Should we put it back together in a minute?
Yeah.
Seems to be working. So this is the little Suzuki Vitara 2004, which I bought at an auction. I paid £1,000 for it. It's an absolute bargain. It's a 2 litre and it's only done 80,000 miles. And it is absolutely pristine inside. Well happy with this. Look at it. Do you like it, Max?
Yeah.
It's going to be your first car?
Yeah.
What would you prefer it to be?
A Raptor.
A Ford Raptor. Yeah, I bet you would. The problem we've got is the radio does not work. Well, it does work. It turns on, but we don't get any sound out of it at all. So we're going to take off the... Max has found the horn. Going to take out the radio and see what's going on behind it. I pulled the fascia off. All comes out quite easily with clips around the outside. But you've got the whole control unit down here for the aircon and heater system and everything. It's down there. It doesn't want to come out any further without ripping leads out. So hopefully we can just get to the radio like it is now. Because that's just 4 screws around the outside. Hopefully it'll pop right out. Yeah, so the radio comes out that easy. But I was hoping for lots of different connectors in the back, but it's just got one big one. So there's a radio out, and then just got this one big connector here, which some of them will be speaker cables, some of them will be power cables, some of them will be going to the steering wheel control, because the steering wheel control's down there. Yeah, so I'm just going to find out which are which and just test the speakers, make sure that's all working, and yeah, see why we haven't got any sound. Right, so I think I've worked it out. Obviously we've got power and everything all works, the only thing we haven't got is sound. But if you listen really carefully, I don't know if you can hear that, but so I now have sound, but very, very quiet. But you turn the volume up and down, it doesn't change. So it doesn't get quieter and it doesn't get louder. So I'm presuming the volume button in the actual radio itself isn't working. So it might be a dud unit. Bit of a shame. Never mind. Right, let's have a bit more of a fiddle, see if I can do anything. I'm going deeper, taking the faceplate off. So this is the culprit here. This is the volume up and down. So I just stripped out the board out of it. But there doesn't seem to be any sort of burn marks or anything untoward in there that I can see. Everything looks fine. So I could just replace that if I wanted to, unsolder it and resolder a new one in. Do I want that hassle? Right, so it's back in, and I've managed to, you know, take all the trim out without damaging anything. I think that's the first time I've ever managed to do that. So yeah, big win for me. But no, still nothing on the radio. It turns on, no volume. Can't get anything out of it at all. Well, I say we just got that tiny, tiny volume there. Doesn't seem to be working. Any ideas? Please pop it in the comments. That'd be really helpful because I don't know what's going on. I might just buy one of those, you know, modern radios where you put it in and then you've got like the screen on the front. So yeah, I might try that. Might have a look at see how much they are. If they're cheap, I'd give one a go, see what it's like. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Cheerio. Max isn't here right now, so he says bye too. Bye.